very first ever Good Luck High Five multiplayer Commander game.
And in keeping with the holiday spirit, these are all holiday-themed Commander decks.
I'm so excited for you all to watch the game. We've got a snow deck, we have a Santa's Workshop deck, we have a reindeer deck, and we have a present thief deck.
Because no holiday is complete without present thieves.
You know the present thief that comes to your house and like sits on your shelf and watches you?
We all know him.
Or is that Elf on the Shelf?
You're definitely thinking of Elf on a Shelf.
Let's introduce the players and the decks.
Hi, I'm Judge Rob, and I'm here today playing Meiria, Scholar of Antiquity. She's a 3/3 for green, red, and 1. She has tap, an untapped non-token artifact you control to add green, and she has tapped 2 untapped non-token artifacts you control to exile the top card of your library, and you may play it this turn. I am an Elvish Workshop. I make toys. I make all sorts of treats, and my goal is just to play a whole bunch of them and make a whole bunch of little artifacts.
I'm Meghan, and I'm playing Don Andres the Renegade. 1 blue, black, red for a 4/3 vampire pirate. Each creature you control but don't own gets +2/+2, has menace and death touch, and is a pirate in addition to its other types. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell you don't own, create 2 tapped treasure tokens. So as you might guess, I am a present thief.
I'm Judge Erick, and today I'll be playing Izu the Abominable. Izu the Abominable is a 5/5 legendary snow yeti for 3 blue. Izu lets me look at the top card of my library at all times, and I may play the top card of my library as long as it is a snow card or a snow permanent. Whenever I play a snow permanent, I can pay green, white, or blue to put a +1/+1 counter on Izu the Abominable. My goal in this game is to bury my opponents under card advantage and snow.
Hey everybody, I'm Meiria. I am playing Jegantha, the Wellspring today. Companion doesn't matter, so I'm gonna skip that part. You can tap it to add Wooburg. The mana can't be spent to pay generic mana costs, but it can pay for a lot of different kinds of elk, which is the spirit of my deck. I am the reindeer, so I'm looking to play a lot of reindeer and tromp the domains over everybody's Christmas.
Okay, well, we have decided who will go first. We've schwazied, and Eric, you are up first.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to start. I'm going to draw a card, and then I'm going to think for a second and play an Arctic Tree Line. It's a forest plain snowland. Go ahead.
You know, we've known for almost a full minute that Eric's going first, and it took me that long to like work out which direction was clockwise. That's just like how quickly I'm operating today. My brain was like, it's which way is it? Is it going to be you next? Is it you? The answer was no. No,
this probably won't help, but a friend of mine uses the acronym clocks go down to help that. I don't understand how it works, but she says it works for her.
What does that mean?
I know, right?
What is helping me? I'll tell you that right now.
Well, clocks turn the direction that screws tighten, so.
I mean, look, I know you all. I'm really sad about the amount of faith I've discovered that you all have in my ability to know which direction clockwise. Like, I know which way clockwise is.
I'm going to cast Sculptor of Winter. It can untap snowlands.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Are all your lands snow, Eric?
No, most of them.
Okay, all right.
Most of them.
I also have snowlands in my deck, and I'm going to play a snow-covered forest and cast Dawn Treader Elk. The first elk of the game! It's a 2/2. I can pay green to sacrifice it to search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, and then shuffle.
Wow.
Awesome.
I'll pass the turn to Rob.
Probably get another snowland with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love snowlands. Actually, I like snowlands way better than basic lands.
I'm gonna make a forest. My first toy. It's a collector's vault.
Oh, I love Collector's Vault. Also,
can you
Collector's vault. Sorry. It's an artifact for 2. 2 tap, draw a card, then discard a card and create a treasure token.
nice.
Great.
You know, all snowlands are basic lands technically.
Yeah, I just like the art on them a lot, you know.
All right, I'm gonna play this Underground River, and then I'm going to tap to cast this Rakdos Signet. You know, it adds black-red. That's nice. Go ahead.
Megan's deck is the evil deck at the table.
What?
You're the villain.
What?
You're stealing presents. That's your
That's
whole
nice.
deal.
Look at this signet. That's nice.
That's an evil-looking signet.
It's a brand in a forge that you put on somebody's skin.
That's nice.
I'm going to tap 3, and then I'm going to untap one of them and tap it.
Ooh.
So I can cast Spirit of the Elder Guard. It is a snow bear. When it enters the battlefield, I search my deck for a snow land and put it in my hand. And it gets +1/+0 for each snow permanent I control, of which now is 4. Well, 5. I can count.
That's a big bear.
Majestic lad.
I'm gonna get this snow-covered.
How big did you say it was?
Right now it's a 5/4.
Okay. Once again, like people get mad at us for always killing you first in these games, Eric, and I have to say, once again, that's all I'm gonna say is once again.
Look,
just a big snow bear.
At least every time I've died, it's been deserved.
Accurate. Is that?
This goes in my hand.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Yeah, I will say that having a 5/4 bear on turn 3, I don't know what that is if not a target.
You can cut me if you want.
Yeah, I made a toy box.
I'm gonna play a mountain.
Thank you.
That's right. I have so many colors of mana, and I think I'm gonna attack. And I can't attack into that snow bear, so I'm gonna attack Rob.
Okay, fair enough. No blocks.
Take 2. You've been elked.
You gonna cast another elk?
I wish I was. Go ahead.
Wow, Rob really rubbing it in over here.
Get elked, bro.
I am going to activate Collector's Vault. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to discard the Squeeze toy. Back will drain you a toy.
Oh, that's great in this deck, though.
Yeah, it's very fun. Also, it's the worst card in my hand. I'm going to make a treasure. Go ahead.
All right.
And then this will land Rob.
Oh no.
Oh no, but you have that treasure.
Right.
I am going to play a land. I have 4 mana. Gosh, what an amount of mana that is.
Thanks, Rakdos Signet.
You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and pass the turn in a really normal way.
That's not suspicious at all.
Oh, Meghan. What is with Meghan in passing turns? It's just
I've got a 4-mana
unsettling.
commander past the turn.
I'm gonna play the snow-covered forest that I got last time.
Eric's like, how big of a target do I want on my back?
Well, I don't know. I don't think the card I'm about to play is gonna give me a target.
The card you already played gave you a target, you know what I mean?
That's true. I'm going to attack Meiria. I'm gonna attack you for 5.
Me?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm so innocent. I'm just reindeer. How could you? Who's gonna pull Santa's
Sorry,
sleigh?
6.
Six?
It's 6.
You're 6?
Because I played a land.
Well, I can't do anything about it, so I'll go to 34.
And then I'm going to cast Chiller Pillar.
Oh, he's
Wow,
so cute.
he's so cute.
What does he do?
I can pay 6 mana, 2 of which has to be snow, to make it go monstrous. Monstrous 2, so it gets 2 counters and gains flying. So
Wow.
it becomes a giant frozen butterfly.
It's very cute, and yet it also is very
Is it
sweet.
just a
Yes.
3? It's a 3/3 for 4.
Yeah, it's a 3/3
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
Gosh, do I want to kill my own elk so I can play something next turn?
That's very reasonable.
I think I do.
Yeah.
That's not Rob's job.
Yeah, and he's not really doing anything, so sorry, buddy. Basic land. Okay, what do we want?
This is so Meiria is doing what we do to get around the fact that we hate shuffling 100 cards, which is you only search as much of your library as is absolutely necessary
Yes, exactly.
to
That's
find the
right.
land that you are looking for.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely real. Yeah.
This is not like this is like the we'll call it the gentleman shuffle, where it's like, oh, I'm only shuffling the part of my library that I search.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I did that, and you were done, so that's
Yes,
your
yes.
end step. So now I'm gonna untap and draw for the turn. And I'll play a snow-covered plains. They were all in my hand. Surprise.
Oh.
I have $5 to spend. Do I want just a 5/5?
5/5's
That
pretty
casts
good.
for 5 mana?
The 5/5's
That's
pretty good.
honestly. Okay, I'll cast Jegantha. You've talked me into it.
Like,
Yeah.
The commander has entered the game. This is Jegantha is cosplaying as Rudolph for tonight's game. I think that's important to say. No red nose, but certainly knows how to guide a deck as well as a sleigh.
yep.
Wow.
And that's a Christmas promise. Go ahead.
Everyone knows the great tradition of the Christmas promise,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, every Christmas you have to make
you
a promise.
make a promise.
If you don't fulfill it, Santa kill you.
What?
You don't really Santa kills.
That's why you better make it like really small.
You need to make like a really reasonable promise.
Yeah.
Honestly, this promise system really needs to be reworked. Because Santa is discouraging you from making bold promises.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's like when you make a New Year's resolution, but at least with the Santa promise, if you're gonna make it for that year, you only have another week.
Yeah.
Santa.
Look, Santa is like Dexter. He needs to kill,
Yeah.
but he needs an excuse.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's what the naughty list is for, right?
This is certainly a good aside.
This is the darkest Christmas Commander game.
Yes.
And that's a Christmas promise.
Rob is cast as
I'm
commander.
casting my command.
Oh, okay.
Also makes me.
Wow, what a copycat.
Meiria, Scholar of Antiquity. She taps an untapped non-token artifact I control to add green. Tap 2 untapped non-token artifacts I control to exile the top card of my library, and I might play it this turn.
Nice.
She's a 3/3. I'm going to tap this Collector's Vault for green.
Oh.
I am going to cast a Strength Test to him. I'm going to attack the Strength Test to him.
What is this?
Whoa.
What is this card?
I'll get there.
Okay.
I want to play all my artifacts.
Wow, what's happening?
Wait a second. 1 second ago, Rob was like, I have no mana. I'm so sad.
I kept her hand with a bunch of little mana rocks in them.
Okay, well, you need to walk us
So
through.
yeah, I have a Strength Test to Hammer. This is an equipment that says whenever a creature attacks, roll a 6-sided die. The creature gets +X/+O until end of turn, where X is the result. Then if it has the greatest power or is tied for the greatest power among creatures in the battlefield, draw a card. I have a Hot Soup, which is another equipment that says equipped creature can't be blocked. And whenever equipped creature is dealt damage, destroy it. And I have a Golem Skin Gauntlets, which says equipped creature gets +1/+0 for each equipment attached to it.
Wow. All right. This seems like a problem that's happening.
I kept the equipment and threw away the squeeze toy. I could have cast that.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Very impressive, Rob.
all good. I'm going to go ahead and, tap 3 mana and cast Expensive Taste,
Ooh.
which is an instant adventure. Exile the top 2 cards of target opponent's library face down. You may look at and play those cards for as long as they remain exiled.
Megan's first
I
present.
would like, my first stolen present.
You would like these 2 wintry cards?
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much. And then this is on a little adventure. Put them up here. Let's look at, what have I stolen today? One of these is hilariously absolutely no good to me.
Great.
It is simply something that dies. Wow, I picked the wrong person. Is what I can say about that.
This is what happens when you steal people's presents. You get presents
I
that aren't intended.
got gifts intended for someone else. and it is quite bad. All right.
That's
Well,
why I
have
always
5
feel like
mana.
anybody who steals a present off my porch, like that's being delivered, I'm like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird.
They open it up and they're like, this is a copy of Infinite Jest. What?
Why?
I'm like, that's what you think that I bought, Rob.
All right, do you know what? I'm going to cast this Decadent Dragon from his adventure.
Oh, he's so decadent.
There's my dragon. Go ahead.
Does he make treasure when he attack? Is that his
Yes.
skill?
So
He does.
4? Well, what's it?
Very
Oh, sorry.
dragon
Far
thing
4 flying trample. When it attacks, create a treasure token.
Great.
It's a very dragon thing to do.
It really is. He's so nice.
Okay, I'm going to play a Faceless Haven as my land for turn.
Gosh, I love Faceless Haven.
It can become a 4/3 with all creature types. I'm going to make my Chiller Pillar monsters.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
He's a large, flying, horrible nightmare.
Yeah, now it's a butterfly.
Have you ever seen those pictures of what bugs looked like when the dinosaurs ruled the world?
I'm sure they're terrifying.
A centipede is the size of a human man.
I don't
No,
want to
thank
know
you.
about it.
Yep, I'm.
Dragonflies with the wingspans are like that wide.
So cool.
That's cool.
That is
That's
cool.
really, yeah, that's
Although
great
that
and also
big,
horrifying. Rob, I'm going to attack you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You got me. Take 8. Go to 3.
Go ahead.
All right, Jegantha, time to party, elk style.
Meiria does now have a lot of mana.
I sure do. I'll play a snow-covered swamp. Look it, I even have all the colors of mana. Ring, rainbow.
Twice.
Twice
Yeah.
I do, yes, indeed. Well, I should use this mana for something fun. So the first thing I'm gonna do is play Finest Hour, which is an enchantment that says Exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And whenever a creature you control attacks alone, if it's the first combat phase of the turn, untap that creature. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase.
Wow.
That seems pretty good.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
It's Rudolph's finest hour.
Yeah. So first, I'm gonna attack with Jegantha, Exalted. So it'll attack as a 6/6. Who wants to be hit for 6? We were ganging up on Rob a minute ago. You attacked me last year.
I did.
So I'm gonna attack.
5/5 Chiller Pillar?
Oh yeah, I'm not blocking.
Yeah,
I'll take
Erick.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
6 Jegantha damage.
6 Jegantha damage.
I'm just gonna no commander damage this way.
And Jegantha will untap.
Here, I'll mark it for me.
You'll mark
I got
it?
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Jegantha mana is gonna play Hadana's Climb here.
Yeah.
And that's an enchantment. Legendary, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then if that creature has 3 or more +1/+1 counters on it, transform it. And it transforms into something kind of cool if I remember correctly. Winged Temple of Araska. Tap to add a mana up any color to your mana pool. Target creature you control gets flying and gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is power for 1 green/blue tap. So it could get out of control, but it needs a little while to get there.
It's required your forest to cast it, I think. Yeah,
Oh.
because Jegantha paid for the colored pips.
Okay, so thanks, Jegantha. Sorry, Eric. And pass the turn. Rob.
You're not sorry.
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna tap this Collector's Vault for green with Meiria, and these 3 equipment for green with Meiria. I'm gonna cast Joyous Familiar, which is a 2/2 bird with flying, and it says historic spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic.
This seems like Rob's gonna make more things.
I did. Seems suspiciously Storm-like to me.
I'm gonna tap this Joyous Familiar for green. I'm gonna cast a
Did you say Destroyer's familiar?
Joyous Familiar. I'm gonna
That's her nickname.
So Hovermere costs 1 green because Joyous Familiar makes it lower. So I'm gonna play this quadcopter. It's a 1/2 for 2 with flying and vigilance. Then I'm gonna tap Hovermere for green. I'm gonna cast Key to the City, which is tap, discard a card up to 1 target creature can't be blocked this turn. And whenever it becomes untapped, I make a 2 mana, and if I do, I get to draw a card.
Oh no, Rob's storming on us.
Yup.
I'm gonna tap Key to the City, and a forest, and a mountain. Oh, this is a bad decision. I'm not gonna make this decision. This seems like a dumb decision.
He's just gonna dump his hand. That's fine.
Yeah,
I have like 2 cards left.
how do you even have cards left?
That's a really good question.
That is a question. I think I probably sequenced a little wrong, which is fine. You know, fine. I'll just take some damage. I'm gonna tap Key to the City for green, Forest for green, and Mountain for red. And I'm gonna cast Fruitcake Elemental.
Oh, look at him.
Cute.
Fruitcake Elemental is indestructible. At the end of your turn, so at the beginning of my end step, it deals 7 damage to me. And for 3 mana, I can have target player gain control of Fruitcake Elemental.
Well,
I unfortunately don't have 3 mana because I didn't think this through. But I now have a Fruitcake Elemental on the battlefield, and I'm going to take 7 from my old Fruitcake.
I've taken some from a fruitcake before. Oof.
Yep. And then
Those things are hard going down and worse coming up.
But how many times was it regifted before you received it? Is the real question.
also considering what Maria just said, that question takes on like a different layer of like disturbingness.
And I'm going to say go and 7 myself with Fruitcake Elemental.
All right, I am going to untap with my dragon delightfully still alive and in play, which I'm happy about.
I don't have interaction. I just have a bunch of toys. I just have like a quadcopter and a key.
This is a true Santa's workshop.
Yeah, I built a workshop full of random toys, and now my next plan is to figure out what to do with these toys.
Would you say that the average combo player would say, I don't have interaction, I just have a bunch of toys, and then they win?
Yeah, that does sound like what a combo player says.
They would say that. They would say that.
All right, I'm going to attack. Let's see. I'm going to attack Meiria with this Decadent Dragon and make a little treasure.
What have I done to you? I go to 30.
Wait.
Oh,
You know, I assume that you don't block.
I
this
cannot
friend.
block your
Okay.
flyer or anything, honestly.
So then I'm going to go ahead and, ninjutsu in this Nashi Moonsage's Scion.
Ooh.
So you take 3.
Okay. What is this one?
And then, so whenever it deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of each player's library. Until end of turn, you may play one of those cards. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than paying its mana cost.
Sick. All right.
So let's see.
Oh, I got On Thin Ice.
Okay.
Which is the
Copperline Gorge, yeah.
exile spell.
Ooh.
But you need to put it on a land.
Enchant Snowland you control.
There might be snowlands.
I hit a snowland. You also could have hit a snowland
and you
here.
get a card from your own library as well.
Oh, I do. Okay.
That seems a little bit better than all the other ones.
I'll pay 7 life for this nickel bullet.
This is exile.
All of your cards are just in exile now.
Bye.
Woo, oh man. Okay. This can be so mean.
You're not wrong.
Good grief.
Okay.
What a hit.
There's so many things that I could do.
Yep.
Oh, I guess what I want to do is, oh my goodness, these all seem like great choices because this card is great. I'm going to go ahead and +2 it. Target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. Until end of turn, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Maria, I'll exile cards from your library.
You just know the elk's got the goods. How about a Sylvan Anthem?
Yeah,
You're done.
that's it.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
Great, I will play this.
What is that?
Green creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever a green creature enters the battlefield under your control, scry one. Well, I have none of those, so.
It's just more incentive
Looking
to steal
forward-
from Maria.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Looking forward to casting
From-
you
from
all.
Anyone else, because we all have green creatures in our library.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Great. And you know what? I think that in fact, is my turn.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
I storm out, you cast in a cold wall. It's fine.
It's fine.
Everything's okay.
It's
It
fine.
is fine.
Meanwhile, we're just peaceful people casting creatures on this side.
Okay, let's not.
Yours are more likely to win the game.
I didn't cast any
9
creatures
loyalty.
last turn, honestly.
Yes.
9 loyalty. All right, I'm gonna cast my commander.
Ooh.
Izu, the Abominable, is a Yeti and a snowman, and does all things snow, and lets me look at the top card of my library. Haha. I can play the top card of my library as long as it's snow, which, surprise, surprise, it is.
Ooh,
Wow.
A
nice.
snow-covered forest. Whenever a snow permanent enters the battlefield under my control, I can pay a mana. If I do, I put a +1/+1 counter on Izu. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. I do not.
Freaky.
Why?
You know, I do have
something
to
else I
say
wanna
that
play.
like I am learning a lesson. This deck is teaching me a lesson about stealing other people's stuff, which is that like it's not super rewarding.
So I can't attack through a indestructible 7/7.
Correct.
So I'm going to attack Nicol Bolas. Actually, no, I want to make this someone else's problem.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
thought.
you're not gonna steal from me.
No, I will not steal.
Yeah, you're not-
Do you know what, Eric?
Yeah.
I have in fact learned that stealing from you is not profitable for me.
So I think I'm going to send a very large creature at Meiria.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Can't do anything about it. I go to 21. My age.
I do need to read this really quick.
Yeah, I believe it.
Exile cards from hand, deal
Yeah.
7 to something. Okay, all right. I'm gonna untap a snow-covered island.
Yeah, we didn't go through all Nicol Bolas' abilities, but he has 100 of them. So.
Yeah. you
Then
know
I'm going to
that-
cast Merit Lage's Slumber.
I love this card.
Important to note, I'm currently at 11 snow permanents. When Merit Lage's Slumber or another snow permanent enters the battlefield under my control, I can scry one. I know what's on top of my library and I don't like it there, so it's gonna go to the bottom.
Do you remember playing with this card? I would like draft it and
It
try
was-
and make it happen. And
It was
then,
in Modern Horizons, I think.
and then once it did, and I was so excited. Yeah.
So the beginning of my upkeep, if I have 10 snow permanents, which currently have 11, I will sacrifice Merit Lage's Slumber and make a Merit Lage token, which is a 20/20 indestructible flying legendary avatar creature.
Fun.
Why not?
That's
Yeah,
nice.
that's all. Pass turn.
Well, all right. Things are fine. I'll untap and draw.
Jegantha?
Jegantha will also untap. That's how that works. That's kind of fun. I'll play a land for turn. It's another snow-covered plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 mana, which is really fun because I want to cast Tromp the Domains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is a sorcery. It says, until end of turn, creatures you control gain trample and get +1/+1 for each basic land type among lands you control, which is all 5. So at the beginning of combat, I'm gonna put a +1/+1 counter on Jegantha. Nothing else happens there. I'm going to attack with Jegantha, which is going to trigger Exalted from Finest Hour to give it +1/+1, and then it's got +5/+5 over here. So it's going to be, it's a 6, and it gets to be a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12/12?
Yes.
Cool. All right. I suppose I could attack Nicol Bolas to stop that from happening.
That's true.
Yep.
You could kill Nikki B.
All right, I'll kill Nikki B with my first attack
Rude,
there.
but okay.
Comes on tap from Finest Hour, yep.
Finest Hour will untap it again. There is another combat phase.
Yep. Where it gets a
Spoiler alert.
+1/+1 counter and Exalted.
Another +1/+1 counter from Hadana's Climb, making him a 7/7 natively. And then Finest Hour will make him an 8/8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. And I'm going to attack Eric because just stop it.
It exalts again. It's a 14, I think.
Yeah, so then it becomes 14.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It gets 2
Because
pieces?
every time it attacks, Exalted triggers.
Oh, and it just stays.
Yeah.
For the remainder of the turn.
Wow. Okay.
Finest Hour is preposterous.
That's pretty cool.
So, if I take this, I go to 20 Jegantha commander damage. Which I think is what I'm going to do.
Life comes at you fast.
Yeah, it really does. Because I don't think there's this meaningful difference between 20 commander damage and 15 commander damage.
Yeah.
When your commander's
fair.
a 7/7. So I will take it and go to 20.
Wow.
But more specifically, an elk comes at you fast.
Yeah, an elk
fast?
come at you fast.
Elk comes at you fast.
How fast do you think elk can run is
20.
really the question.
Did you know a buffalo can run a buffalo can go 50 miles an hour?
I believe it.
Wow.
That doesn't surprise
Probably in really short bursts, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, maybe,
Tropus in your character?
maybe I'm thinking about how heavy they are.
Well, that's also true. Like, it is.
They might be.
It's like being hit by a car.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And you're done?
That's all I can do.
Yeah, like getting charged by one is like getting hit by a car at 50 miles an hour or
Yes,
something. Yeah.
exactly.
I believe it.
I untap.
There.
I untap this key to the city. Whenever key to the city becomes untapped, I may pay 2 if I do draw a card. So I'm going to tap these Goals and Goblets and Hot Soup to draw a card for key to the city. Thanks, Meiria. You're the best. Then I draw my card for turn. And I'm going to tap Strength Testing Hammer. And I'm going to tap Key to the City. And I'm going to cast Battered Gold. It's just a battered old stuffy that you own. It's a 3-cost artifact. It doesn't untap during my untap step. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, I may untap Battered Gold.
Now I understand why Eric had that reaction when it entered the battlefield.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
I just thought to myself, wow, I remember that card being not very good, but it's great here.
Yep.
6 mana. I'm going to cast Threefold Thunderbolt.
Okay.
Downcasted by 1 from Joyous Familiar. It enters the battlefield with 3+1/+1 counters on it. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, I'll create a number of 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature tokens equal to its power. So I'm going to get 3 artifact gnomes. And then I can pay 2 and sacrifice another artifact to put a +1/+1 counter on Threefold Thunderbolt. So there's 4 battered golem triggers that are going to go on the stack.
Okay.
And
Just tell us what you're gonna do.
the battered golem is going to tap for mana.
Yeah.
He's going to tap for mana 4 times.
Yeah. No, I think we know.
So every time an artifact comes out, battered golem is going to tap for mana for free, basically. And this made 4 total artifacts.
Yeah.
You
need some gnomes.
Yeah, I
There
think
we
Eric's
go.
making a gnome. Do you want to make a
No.
gnome?
No, I am making a merit lage.
Oh, you're making a merit. Okay.
He's getting ahead of himself.
Gnomes?
I'm making you some
Yeah,
gnomes.
I can make a gnome.
Yeah, make a
over
gnome.
here.
Your friends make gnomes.
Okay.
With that 4 mana, I'm going to equip. And I have 5 total because I have the Cinder Blade as well. I'm going to put. What did I draw?
He's festive for Crimbus.
It started ambitious and
That's
then quickly.
that's so
and then
good.
quickly got just.
I like it.
So I have 4 from Battered Golem. I have 5 from Cinderblade and 6 from Threefold Thunderhulk. I'm going to equip Strength Testing Hammer on Fruitcake Elemental. And then I'm going to gift a Fruitcake Elemental to you.
You can give it to me, but you might get it right back.
That's absolutely fine. You can
Okay.
attack with it, though.
Oh, that's
screwed up my
exciting.
sequence, so I couldn't attack.
Oh, Rob, I would be happy to attack with this fruitcake.
Yeah.
This pie that's holding a hammer,
Yep.
as Garfield intended.
And then go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Well,
Wow, that's modern art. That's what
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah, that's great.
I'll finish this note.
At the end of your turn, I am going to cast Find Some Prisoners. I will interrogate them. Exile the top 3 cards of target opponent's library. Choose one of them until the end of your next turn. You may play that card and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast it. Maria, see them cards.
What a surprise. How many? 2?
3.
Into the North, Shimmer Drift Veil, and Levitation.
Ooh. Creatures you control have
Oh, it
fly.
makes sense because they're elves and they're
Makes
great.
them fly. Yep.
Well, unfortunately, I will be taking that levitation.
Oh,
I
that's
think.
so good. Oh my god.
Um,
This game has been absurd.
Yes. Yep.
I will. Let's see. First, I think I'll probably move to combat.
Seems reasonable.
And I'm going to. Do you know what? I will attack once again. I am going to attack Meiria because I don't like what she has going on over there. So I'll attack with both Nashi and this fruitcake elemental.
Oh, I'm
So you
so.
roll for strength. I roll for strength testing.
Oh yeah,
My strength
sorry. Yeah, you go for it.
I roll a 3, so that gets
So-
plus 3 plus 0.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which
so it's 10.
And that makes it the largest thing you have, right?
it's the largest creature on the battlefield.
On the battlefield.
Yeah.
So I'm going to draw a card.
Wow. I'm sad it's not me, but it's okay. So Meiria takes 13.
No!
Well,
13. What is-
13.
That got plus 1 plus 1 from the Sylvan.
Oh, you're right. So you take 14.
14.
You do take 14.
I'm at 7.
Okay.
Eric, what did I ever do to you? You know
And
what?
yeah, everyone exile the top
Look.
card of your library, please.
I see a forest.
Primeval
Ooh.
Bounty.
Another snow-covered island. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Do you know what? I will be spending 6 life to cast Primeval Bounty.
That seems
Take my stuff.
decent.
fine.
Well, hold on now. If Meiria dies, all the stuff you stole is gonna go away.
What?
oh
It's
no.
her stuff.
That
If
makes
you're playing
sense.
a pickup game in a place, she has to be able to walk away with the cards, right?
Yep.
Yes. Yes? Okay. Well, I still want this though.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, looks like you should have stolen from somebody else.
Well, it's okay. It just means that I now have an interest in keeping you alive.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
You've accidentally,
Well,
yeah.
There's somebody you need to not have attack me next turn, is all I'm saying.
I wasn't really planning on attacking you.
Okay.
Even though you're
you.
20 Jegantha damage.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And she
You're the
give it
problem.
flying?
Well, you two are the problem.
What? Don't call me a problem. That's rude.
Right. Rob's the problem. You just have the best
Yes.
board.
I don't know if that's a
And I'm
compliment or
going
an
to
insult.
go ahead and cast this roll reversal with blue, red. Exchange control of 2 target permanents that share a permanent type. I don't want this, but I would like something in exchange.
I have a question.
Yes.
There's a Merit Lage's Slumber on the battle.
I know. I know that technically I want that, but I need to not die.
You could you could trade yourself in it. Oh, because the 7 seal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took 6 from this.
Look, I'm at 7. You're at 20.
Oh yeah, and
Oh,
this
yeah, you're
7s me.
You
so I
did
can't
cast
do
a
that.
non-creature spell, so you have a trigger.
Yes, that's true. I'll put
Yeah.
a +1/+1 counter on this guy, on this friend,
3 of them, actually.
on Nashi. Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
3?
Primeval Bounty is bonkers.
You're right. That's right. Okay, that
Oh, all right.
card's a different card than I remember it being. Yeah, so I need to roll reversal this fruitcake
No,
elemental
you
out
don't.
of
You
here.
don't.
You're fine.
It comes with its own roll reversal. You pay 3 mana to give it away.
Oh, that's right.
You don't need to spend a special roll reversal for it. The
Oh
roll
my
reversal
gosh,
is that you can trade yourself an
okay.
anthem for Merit Lage's Slumber. Right? Like,
Or no, I want Merit Lage.
It's true. You do
Why-
want Merit Lage.
why am I
on
gonna?
the roll reversal?
Yeah, why am I gonna dream about only having like, okay, who will not attack me with this if I give it to them? Wow, no one?
Silence.
No promises.
Nobody wants the old fruitcake that
Yeah.
gets passed
I will say
around.
this: if I get it, I will attack you with it.
Right. Do you know what? I appreciate you being just like very honest and straightforward. Well, then
I just wanted to draw cards of a strength testing hammer because I'm out of cards in hand.
Yeah, because you dumped them all on your battlefield.
Yeah, there could be
all right, you know what?
situations.
It's okay. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
take 7 from it. If
Yeah.
the other option is taking more from it
Yeah.
because no one wants it, or someone will only attack me with it if I give it to them.
I obviously cannot.
Yeah. Let's see.
You would have to give it away.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4 for this Decadent Dragon, and I get a beast. This does not have counters because I did not cast that non-creature. Go ahead.
All right, at the beginning of my upkeep, I'm going to sacrifice Merit Lage's Slumber to make a spaghetti monster.
Wow, there she is. I feel like we need trumpets and stuff.
It has fly and no die, because there's not enough space for flying and indestructible on my token that I made.
I feel like at some point,
no die.
you're just gonna retcon indestructible into no die.
Yep. All right, let's look at the top card of my library. Being at 20 is difficult. What do you have for blockers, Rob?
I have gnomes and Meiria.
But none of my stuff has trample.
I understand.
That makes this difficult.
Yep.
I took 7 from Food Kick Elemental.
All right, I'm gonna play a Thespian stage.
Because we just talked about how fearsome Buffalo are.
Yeah.
Oh
good
yeah,
piece.
that's a
little-
It's a
good
really good
piece.
piece.
I like his goatee.
Thank you. You know, I feel like it's accurate.
All right, I can't attack with Merit Lage, just came into play.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to attack Rob with Izu and Spirit of the Elder Guards.
Nice.
How big is that spirit right now?
Huge. I can figure it out.
Well,
They don't trample.
it doesn't
right?
matter. So you
Yeah, I'm blocking with these gnome tokens. Like,
Yeah.
we're not gonna.
we're not gonna get into it.
Yeah, we're not gonna fool around.
Seems reasonable.
I only have 23 lives.
I'm gonna tap 2 here to cast Cold Steel Heart. I'll name white with it. Yeah, thank you for a little token. It's another snow rock, and I will suspiciously pass the turn.
Oh, that seems perfectly normal.
Yeah, perfectly normal.
It's a normal thing to say. Draw. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna play Path of Ancestry for my land. That adds 1 mana of any color in my commander's color identity. I get to scry 1 if it shares a creature type with the commander.
Yeah.
But it comes into play tap, so whatever. All right, so we've got things that need to happen. I'm at 7. It's a dangerous place to be. Rob's at 23. You've got that Chiller Pillar Merit Lage. Like how no one's ever attacking you ever.
Merit Lage is probably sitting on defense for the rest of the game until it gets stolen.
Also, if no one kills me, I can solve the Merit Lage problem.
Ooh, all right.
Rob takes issue with my use of the word solve.
Yeah.
I think that the problem will be solved.
I could make Merit Lage into an elk.
That does solve the problem,
That does
to
solve
be fair.
the Merit Lage problem.
That really solves it.
That truly solves the Merit Lage problem.
Kill probably Chiller Pillar, right?
Yep.
But I gotta make sure I don't die,
Yeah,
on
of
the
course.
backswing. So I could turn Merit Lage into an elk. Is that better than what you're gonna do?
She was gonna steal it.
In your opinion,
All right. Fair enough. Let's Kenrith's transformation on Merit Lage.
Merit Lage is now
wow,
a...
that demon has just become an elk.
And I think you draw a card from that, right?
I do.
Yeah, you do.
Kind of embarrassing for Merit Lage. Merit Lage spends all this time being like, I'm coming back, it's gonna be great. I'm big and
Instantly.
spooky.
Yep.
I'm elk.
Exactly, and yeah. Unfortunately, on Eldraine, it's like, no, I'm sorry, you're elk now.
And then I'm gonna cast as well this Archon of Justice here, which is a 4/4 flying Archon, aka reindeer. When it is put into the graveyard from play, remove target permanent from the game. So that's my other insurance plan.
Lots of ways to solve Merit Lage happening right now.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna Hadana's Climb, so I'm gonna move to combat. So Hadana's Climb is gonna put a counter on Jegantha here. Oops, go up to 3. And then it's going to flip.
Temple.
Yeah, to a
+3 to activate.
Winged Temple Veraska, which costs 3, to give it flying and +X for X's power. So maybe I shouldn't have played my Archon, because now I
Depending on
can't.
whether or not you want to kill a player.
I can
Dang.
block it.
Yeah, your Chiller Pillar
I can also block
days.
it.
Dang, everybody's flying around here.
Rob sure can't block
I
it.
can't block it.
You used your drone for mana for some reason.
I used every mana that I had in order to play that turn sequence.
Yep.
But I can attack somebody one time.
Yeah.
Or you can attack
Or
Rob.
twice. You have 2 Jegantha attacks because of Finest Hour.
Yeah, but I'm also at 7.
Fair. Yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, I feel like I'm most scared of Eric, but Eric didn't attack me last turn, which is very nice.
Why are you overlooking Rob?
Yeah,
I
Rob.
just want to take a second and make sure that we're evaluating the fact that Rob is doing some very scary stuff.
I donated you fruitcake.
Oh, I don't want it.
You got to attack with the fruitcake. You dealt a lot of damage from that fruitcake.
Okay, but you got to draw the card, and I think we both know who got the better side of this whole deal.
You're not wrong.
Okay, I guess Jegantha is going to attack. I don't know. Eric, are you mad at me?
I will say this. You probably don't want to attack me.
Okay.
Wow. All right. Do you know what?
Suspiciously jealous.
That's fair.
That does seem like.
That's fair.
Yeah, that does seem.
That's fair.
I'm just saying.
Rob's just gonna chump with his dumb gnome.
Yep.
If you attack me, no,
What?
he can't because your Jegantha is flying and that
No,
gnome is
that's-
on the
Not
ground.
yet.
Not yet.
Oh.
It has to be 3
My
mana
bad.
to.
Yeah.
All right. If you attack me, I will make sure you die.
Well, you get an extra
And
combat.
that's a Santa
you
promise.
get to attack twice
That's a Santa
because of Pine
promise.
Tower.
Yes. Yeah.
She can also use it for vigilance, which is the.
Yeah, I'm using it for vigilance. Yeah. So, okay. So everybody's threatened to kill me except Rob. So I guess I'll attack you, Rob. Thank you for being nice.
Sitting here being the most polite.
I didn't say.
This is what you get for not threatening people.
I put a gnome in.
There was
Yeah,
no
yeah,
threat there. I just said it was a bad idea.
That's it. I'm using it
Okay,
for vigilance.
okay.
Go ahead.
I untap. My key to the city untaps, which means that I get to pay 2 mana. So I'm going to tap this Hot Soup and Gold Skin Gauntlets to draw a card from Key to the City.
I think that this
And
is.
then I'm going to draw a
I
card for
think
turn.
that everything over here is a bad.
Yeah, it's
bad.
not
I
ideal.
did
I just want to be
my-
clear
Ideal.
that everything.
Narrowed
over
Blade
here-
was gonna go right there,
Yeah, that makes sense.
along with my friend Chiller Pillar.
Oh, sorry. Battered
That's
Gold
just-
didn't untap during my untap step.
I've got to say, these decks on Flavor so far have been a 100% hit.
For the day that we're recording this, it just snowed. So
It's
The
true.
first
It was
real
so
snow.
icy.
yep.
It's so icy.
Some maximum shenanigans that I can do.
Oh
I
no.
don't- I don't know if I want to hear you asking that question.
I'm going to play. Oh no, that costs a lot to do shenanigans. Hold on.
That's an expensive
All right.
shenanigan.
Yeah, it's too expensive for.
Shenanigans in this economy?
And can't afford
I'm going
that.
to tap Key to the City. I'm going to cast Talisman of Impulse. That's going to trigger Battered Golem and untap Battered Golem. I'm going to tap Battered Golem. I'm going to cast Tough Cookie. That untaps Battered Golem. So Talisman of Impulse is just a normal mana rock. It taps for green or red. Tough Cookie is a 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, create a food token. Would you like to make
I'll
a
make-
food for it?
yeah.
Yeah. And it can animate my non-creature artifacts. Green and 2, target non-creature artifact you control becomes a 4/4 artifact creature until end of turn, and then it has the food to tap and sacrifice Tough Cookie to gain 3 life.
So it is a food and a creature.
Yes. And then do I just spin up the Thunder Hulk? I think that's probably right.
That's what I say when I start my car every morning.
Yep.
Spin up the Thunder Hulk.
Time to spin up the Thunder Hulk.
It's a Hyundai.
Collector's Vault and Talisman of Impulse and Battered Golem make 3 mana. That equips Hot Soup onto 3 full Thunder Hulk. Then I need 2 mana for this Golem Skin Gauntlets, so that's going to be Tough Cookie
There you
and
go.
a 4.
That's a little pie.
Excellent.
That looks about like my lattice crust when I make.
And then I'm going to equip Golem
Do not
Skin
have the
Gauntlets. These are
patience
still
for it.
tapped. I have tapped them, but that was wrong. To 3 full Thunder Hulk. And then I'm going to... Yeah, and I can't tap this for mana because Meiria is smartly designed.
Can't use that
It's actually
tokens.
quite smart. Yeah, she can't have tokens. So then I'm going to go to combat. I mean, I could attack you back, but you would just eat this 3 full Thunder Hulk. That doesn't seem great.
I thought you said hot soup makes unblockable.
Oh, it makes them... You're right, it does make it unblockable. But I don't want to kill you, even though you attacked me.
Wow, very polite. So nice.
Actually, I may need to kill you because that destroys all your permanents, right?
Well, it does destroy a lot of my permanents.
Okay. Attack you with an unblockable 3 full Thunder Hulk. It has 3 4/5 power. It's going to make 5 gold gnome tokens.
Sick.
Well, I like my permanents.
Could you make 2 more
Yes.
gnomes for me?
So many numbers.
I don't want to make Meiria make them. I feel like that's rude to make the gnomes that are in fact her bane.
Yep. So 3 full Thunder Hulk is attacking you. It actually only has 5 power.
Okay.
And then I trigger Battered Golem 5 times.
So I'm going to 2.
I'm gonna float 4 mana with Battered Golem. Hold on.
2 is not dead.
2's not dead.
He's not dead, but could I do other things to actually make this do stuff? I have 4 mana floating from Battered Golem on taps from these 5 gnome tokens. And yeah, 3-hole Thunderhawk is gonna eat 2 gnomes. So I'm gonna eat those 2 gnomes, I'm sorry. I'm gonna eat one of them. I'm gonna eat one of them, and I'm gonna eat this other gnome, and then this is gonna come out here.
After I put that
And then
big
I'm gonna
mustache
draw
on
the
him
card.
and everything.
Oh no, I put
Maria's
2
Bane
counters. Sorry, that puts 2 counters on 3-full Thunderhawk.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. I thought that drew me cards, but it doesn't. It makes it bigger. So that
Okay,
does
so,
kill you.
so I am dead.
Sorry. I thought it was gonna draw me cards.
Oh no. Okay, well I don't.
Good
Goodbye.
luck delivering your
Primeval
present.
Bounty.
And the levitation goes.
And the levitation goes away. That's yours.
Rip.
You keep the beast.
Yes. I think everything else continues to be mine.
Well, you know what? Santa won't be able to deliver
Oh,
presents
Merit
this
Lage
year.
is Merit Lage again.
Oh,
Wow. Yes. Yes. I will no longer be swapping Merit Lage. You can use that Merit Lage however you would like.
Wait, you're not gonna steal my Merit Lage?
Do you know what? If you will use that Merit Lage appropriately, I will not steal it.
I was intending to send it flying at a certain workshop.
I produced a giant stack of robots and like some drones and a robot owl. What do you want from me?
I'm gonna go through Rob's deck and see which one of these things I want as a present.
Like, since the elves kill you and then they leave a present on your body.
On your corpse.
Have you seen the squeeze toy in his
This
graveyard?
continues to be the darkest Christmas episode possible.
Do I just tap a bunch of mana here? I only really have 3 mana. Nah.
Should I just start
Go
making
ahead.
you more gnomes, Rob?
I don't know if I'm gonna survive to make more gnomes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be.
We certainly are going to
it's
try
your
to
turn.
not make it that way.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. I'm untapping. So Rob currently has 2 flyers.
Correct.
Which are problematic for Merit Lage
Yep.
being able to murder him big time.
Very true. Yeah, this right here, 25 damage if it can get through.
Yeah. Do you know what?
I don't want to be the
I
villain.
can. Oh, Rob.
One
then
person
you
has to
shouldn't.
be cold bolus and one person made a Merit Lage. Why am I the villain?
Rob, I want you to stop and think to yourself for a second. I wonder what it is that's making me a villain right now.
I produced a bunch of
Self-reflection.
toys, gave you fruitcake.
Okay.
I have soup and a cookie, and what do you want?
How many permanents do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Okay, yeah, I think that answers
You
that.
have like 12.
Yeah,
That's almost 18.
All right.
not even close.
I
Tell
will
that to
go
somebody
ahead
trying to get their driver's license.
and cast this abominable treeful.
Yeah! It's a 1/1.
Wait, I might not have green. Rats. Oh wait, I can use.
Yeah, Guildmage Swarm. You have a treasure token, right?
Yeah, you can make a
Oh,
treasure
no.
by attacking.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I was gonna get rid of one of these things first, because it taps something down.
Yeah.
And I won't be able to cast other stuff anyway, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that gets me the green and blue.
perfect.
To cast this abominable tree folk, it does get a +1/+1 counter because of one of these annoying lands. If that
It's a
mana is spent
multicolored
on a
creature spell.
multi-creature spell. Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Which is nice because otherwise this abominable tree folk is simply a 1/1, being the only snow permanent I control.
Yep.
And I will tap down, I'll tap down this Joyra's Familiar.
But
Yeah.
my robot owl, I will respond by making a mana.
Okay.
With Meiria, Scholar of Antiquity.
Yep.
Great, okay.
So sad.
And then I will, let's see.
Currently floating single green mana.
Well, I'm moving to my combat step.
Okay,
If you're gonna do
tap
something
Battered
with
Golem
it.
and Mountain, and then I'm gonna eat this food.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense.
Seems reasonable. Seems reasonable.
And I'll go ahead and I'll attack you with this dragon and make a treasure. You have, let's see, you have 3 gnomes and a hovermere.
Correct.
Yeah, you know what? I'll also attack you with this beast. And yeah, I'll attack you. Let's just get rid of some blockers,
Trigger
Okay.
testing hammer? Okay.
Yeah, trigger that.
I'm okay with that. Just trigger strength testing hammer.
I get to roll a d6 for strength testing hammer. 2.
2. So it's a 9.
Is it the
Okay,
largest?
before blocks.
Oh no, Merit Lage outclasses it. This is annoying.
Yeah.
Before blocks. I'm gonna cast Blizzard Strix off the top of my library. Which comes into play and bounces your hovermere.
Rob, it's really nice over here being dead.
It was scripted to kill or to block Merit Lage.
Well,
Oh, this was gonna bounce the Kenrith transformation.
That's very good.
Yep.
all right.
So this gets returned to my hand.
I have a treasure
Yep.
from Deck and Dragon. I'm attacking you with these 3 things.
I'm at 26.
Yeah.
I will block the fruitcake elemental with a regular gnome.
Okay.
And 3 7 damage.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Okay. I will take 7. I will go to
Okay.
19.
19, huh?
And I'm gonna
What are my choices?
and I will
19, huh?
I'm gonna resolve
block a beast token. Like I could do that, and you'll still kill me because you've got a chiller pillar. I guess I could force chiller pillar to fight me.
I'm going to crack this. I'm gonna take 7 from this fruit.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crack this and go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and get my
right.
basic with
Now the
Evolving
real
Wilds.
question is, can I kill you both?
No! I helped!
You did.
I helped!
You did.
This is how the axis of
did.
evil goes down in the end.
Yeah. What's the top card in my library? Okay. So you have these 2 as blockers?
Yes! Don't be rude! I helped! I should have known this was gonna happen. This is why we kill Eric first!
Why did we not kill Eric first?
Why didn't we kill Eric first?
To be fair, I killed you in order to remove a bunch from Meghan's permanents.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
would have
play.
been ultra dead if I wouldn't.
I'm gonna play a Gelid Shackles.
Oh.
What is enchant creature?
Can't block.
Oh, rude!
Then I am going to go to combat. I will send Merit Lage at Rob. You have no flying blockers, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, and I'll send everything else at Meghan.
Oh my goodness! How the turntables have turned.
Oh, I should
I mean,
also
I guess I
animate
should have
this,
blocked
huh?
the beast, because then Chiller Pillar would have had to fight me. It might have saved your life.
Well,
That too.
okay. Well, I block the Spirit of Aldergard, and I think still just die. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
All right.
I am dead. Wow!
Merit Lage.
This is why we kill Eric!
It's true. It's true.
You were
I
still
was-
dead even if I made him.
I was scripted into staying alive with the Blizzard Strix, but only from one of you.
Merit Lage truly winning the day, as she
Yep.
should, honestly.
Yeah.
Good job, Merit.
What I find especially funny too is I could have searched for Dark Depths, and I have Thespian Stage.
Okay, well.
You could have had.
I didn't
two
think it would be
Merit
that
Lage.
easy to make Merit Lage in this library, but I guess it's free.
Well, now we have to do the commander handshake at the end of the game, which is
Yes.
all the way around the table.
Yeah, yeah.
Good game.
All right,
Good
good
game.
game, good game, good game, good game, good game.